Hi everybody, welcome back. This is part 2 of the GMC Jimmy with the clogged cooling system. If you missed part 1, I will leave a link in the description down below. We left off right when I removed the lower intake manifold and started to dig out some of the crusty, congealed coolant that was building up in the coolant passages. In this episode, I will continue to clean out debris from the cooling passages and the lifter valley. I will then begin to prep all of the surfaces and reassemble the top side of the engine. Gross. Before we really get started getting into the guts of this motor, if you could, scroll down just a little bit and hit that like button. It really helps to get the algorithm chooching along to get this video out to everybody.
This is why I wear gloves. That one's stopped up. Nasty. That coolant passage was completely stopped up. Wow. All right, it's time to get all this shmoo off the block. I'm gonna Scotch wheel this one. It's pretty crusty in there. I usually don't use these on this kind of stuff. I usually just scrape it, but this is getting full on rehab. Just peel the chunks away so they don't end up in the oil pan. I see Ziz wheel marks on the heads already, so the last time this job was done, they had applied the sander to it. Oh, look at that big old piece of shmoo. Get those wires out of the way again. bits. Wow, that's on there thick. Here we go. There's a good chunk. All out. Looking good. Okay, that's most cleanish. I'm gonna take a blow gun and clean this valley out. Then I'm gonna dump a couple quarts of oil into here just to wash out any other debris, because I do not want all of this powdered silicone debris floating around inside of my engine. I need to clean this out before I go to start this after I reassemble. Nasty. It's blowgun time. Loud noises. Okay, let's give this all to the oil bath. Just to rinse anything I might have missed out. It's still coming out crusty. Take special care to make sure the camshaft gets rinsed, just in case any debris made its way down there. Alright, that's looking good now. Okay, let's get the bottom of that intake manifold cleaned up, and we'll start putting this back together. That's not that bad. Okay, that's sealed off. That explains why that port in the cylinder head was all plugged up, because there's no flow here. Still need to get this super clean, because that's where the leak occurred. pitted right there. Okie dokes. Now that we're all cleaned up, let's start fitting the gaskets. And I'll silicone this area here on both sides, get it sealed up, and we'll place that intake. Okay. What I'll do is I'm going to pull this gasket up ever so slightly, get a bit of Shmoo underneath of it, place it back down, a little bit on top, and maybe a 1/4 inch bead along the block. And then the same for this side here. A little bit underneath. And a little bit on top. And same here on the front side. And they give us just enough sealant to do this, and barely any extra. Oops. On the intake was right around this area here, so I'm just going to put a thin film on that just to fill the voids on that pitted area. It couldn't hurt. I'll do the same on the other side because there was light pitting on that side also. Okay, time to sneak this manifold in. If my head gets in the way and I block you guys